Hello everyone, I'm Nick from nextstepnick.com and this is It Came From Space and Ate Our Brains. Now first things first, this music sounds awesome, check this out. How cool is that? Really mysterious, really that sci-fi element, I love that. I really like stuff like synthwave, synth punk. I like that kind of music, but it set me up, that title sequence, to really enjoy this. I was really hyped for it, and when it started up I liked this colour aesthetic as well. I liked the way it played. I recruited a friend to play with me as well. You might have heard him on the channel, he's done the Behind the Boss series with me. But it's good, it's okay, but there's not a lot to it. What you're seeing now is basically the entire game. There's like a weapons wheel, like you just saw, which will kind of help you to buy weapons and unlock things through the money that you earn through playing the game. But for the most part, it's a fun little twin-stick shooter with co-op as well. So you're fighting together. If someone goes down, you basically stand on their body until they come back. It's okay. I had a nice time with it. It's kind of samey though, to be honest. Once you've played it for about 30 minutes, you've kind of seen everything. There's not a great deal of changes. You go to each safe room after you've done a few different objectives. You both hold down a button to close that safe room, then you can have a second to breathe, change your weapons and then move on. The thing that I was a bit concerned about though was that there's not a lot of reason to keep playing. The weapons are fun, there's a lot of interesting stuff. You've got your laser blasters and your pistols and they can all be upgraded independently. There's items you can find as well, like shields. You can find things like mines as well that all mix up the gameplay a bit, turrets, things like that. And it goes well in regard to like its art style. It does look really pretty, but at the same time it's kind of samey after a while, you know? Like you enjoy it, but all of the levels are very similar and the colour kind of put me off a little bit, which sounds silly, but a lot of the time you're in areas like this where you just have to hold an area until a certain objective completes, and it can get a bit hectic and also can be a bit visually jarring for the eyes. There's a lot of neon colour and there's not really much in the way of muted colours. It's just basically grey. There's no unlockable extra players, no unlockable extra characters or anything like that. What you've got is what you've got. I mean here, this is basically the end of the rooftop level where you have to destroy the alien egg and you just sort of destroy it. You know, it takes a while. You're getting hit by enemies and like waves, like huge amounts of enemies, and they're all beaming down. You can really feel the tension. It does put a lot of pressure on you when you start getting anxious. By this point you've upgraded your weapons as well, so you know there's a challenge, but at the same time you should be ready to fit that and fight that. But it's just kind of the same for a long period of time. Like the music that's really cool at the start kind of disappears. Instead you get this really annoying sound of just guns all the time, and they're so loud. I mean, you can adjust the levels, but I've just basically gone straight into the game as it would be, just starting up, booting up and playing. And I'll cut to it now just so you can hear it. Yeah, there's not a lot of variation. There's no real noises of your player. There's no real noises in the world per se. It's just bang, bang, bang. A little bit of incidental music in the background and that's it. When you get onto the second level as well, that music disappears completely pretty much. You've just got a couple of ambient noises. You do get like a competitive edge where you play through and you see who does the best, but yeah, I mean when we finished this, we went to the next level. This is the next level, which is called Clinic. And honestly, we started, I thought something had gone wrong, so I quit back to the main screen to make sure we'd changed levels because it was so similar. But yeah, we had, and there's a wide range of different levels that you can explore and look at. And they look great, but they're all this just grey. And I know what they're going for here, this Schindler's List-esque. I don't know if everyone remembered the Saboteur. I don't know if you remember the Saboteur, but that was like a game where, you know, they used colour in an interesting way, but it just ends up a bit bland. I mean, grey is kind of bland. Maybe if you slowly introduced colour, added like muted tones, you know, it would help to keep me interested in the world. But I mean, this is the next level, Clinic, and I'll cut again just so you can hear a bit of the sound here, just so you can hear what the level sounds like. So yeah, there's not a lot of new stuff going on. You've got the same weapons and all your upgrades reset to the basic starting point at the start of each level, which means you're leveling everything up again, but no, there's no new additions. It's the same guns, the same pickups, the same objectives, the same enemies for the most part. There's a little bit of variation there. You've got these pink ones for the most part you'll see running up. Then there's some that are just like pairs of legs and they kind of move sideways, so that can be difficult. There's like a blue one that like can just get out of this game. It will spawn in about 3 feet away from you and just jump at you, and the problem with that is you can't move very quickly and it takes your life very quickly. The game is also really unforgiving because if you die, you go right back to a checkpoint. That can be 10, 15 minutes away, and all your upgrades and things you've found are taken away from you. It can be really grueling, especially when you're facing stuff like this when the challenge really ramps up. But it's a good game. It's fun for couch co-op or online co-op. It's not too bad. I had fun with it. I definitely recommend having a go at it, but after about half an hour, you've seen all there is on offer. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps out in regard to continuing to make content for the channel. Head over to nextstepnick.com for the latest news, reviews and articles. And don't forget, we now have our weekly series that goes out with myself and Vicky called Next Step Game News. The new episodes are out on Sunday. There's a new episode out now, so head on over, have a look. I'll leave a link inside this video, and hopefully I'll catch you again very, very soon.